10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in. This is your Friday Night Lights podcast.
Photo and entertainment in Middle Georgia sales and services.
Coke don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a meeting.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt you. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's good with the good people?
What it do.
Man, all I know is PK getting the group crunk talking about everybody. He ain't holding back.
The Pinata King is back. And just know, Pinata King, you was on my Trojans a little bit too tough. So just know I'm putting something together for you.
Well, that's fine, Danny. All PK got to say is PK poking fun at everybody. If a particular fan base gonna poke back at him, then he gonna keep poking.
Well, I handed out a Crybaby Award this year before the season even started. And I sure seen some crybabies once you got on some particular fan base.
But I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on one particular fan base from around the Augusta area because I know they're gonna be crying. I wasn't supposed to be that specific about it.
You weren't supposed to go right there and throw a blow up. What's good, boy, people, man? Y'all check in with us, man. Let us know if y'all got a scrimmage game this week, who y'all playing, man. What's good? Y'all shout out.
Oh yeah. Speaking of scrimmage games, real fast. The list that is up on the page was not developed nor made by us. I do know there is an error on it. I just don't know how to fix it because I need to know who Valdosta and Lowndes is playing for the scrimmage games to fix it. So if anybody got that information on who Lowndes and Valdosta is playing, let me know so we can fix the list. That was compiled by an outside source.
What's going on, T? We talking about a fan base. Well, we not talking about the PK talking about a fan base over there close to Augusta.
Somewhere off I-20 off the I-20 East range.
Chris and Bainbridge Friday. How did that go last year? I think if we remember correctly, that was a pretty good game in the first half. Chris really played with Bainbridge in the first half. I think Bainbridge kind of pulled away from him in the second half, and when the JVs got in. So it'll be an interesting game. Chris Bainbridge got to come up to Cordele this year, if I'm not mistaken. We know Peach County will travel down to Colquitt. Cedar Grove will be facing who this year? Thursday.
Stevenson at the onesie.
Stevenson at the onesie. And some good games, man. Check that list. Again, we are sure that there are some errors on that list. And be aware that Friday Night Light Podcast did not put that list together. But we will correct those errors. If you can let us know who it is that Valdosta and or Lowndes will be playing on Friday during their scrimmage.
What's going on there, Mexican fella?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's good, bro?
How was your vacation?
I'm just getting in. Had a long day, but I'm glad to see you guys still carrying the flag. But I don't want to change the subject of what y'all talking about. But I do have a question that I hope we can answer. But I'll save it for later.
Okay.
So y'all go ahead and
Oh,
carry
you
on.
good, bro. You can go ahead and address it if need be. We just getting our introduction in. Welcome everybody to the show. Want to get everybody input on the scrimmage games this weekend. So
All
feel free
right.
to ask your question, bro.
Well, look here, y'all. Let me break it down for everybody. How long we been doing this?
This be the third year if I ain't mistaken.
Right. We've been doing this. It started off as ribbon between three fan bases, and I can't believe I have to go through this again. And now we doing the podcast now, and I'm very pleased about it. Everybody who done came and went in the group, they know how we get down. It ain't nothing personal. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, when I woke up this morning getting ready for my long day, I'm talking about early when folks turning over, just not getting into their deep sleep. I'm up early, 1 o'clock in the morning, right? And I happened to look on the group page and I saw that Mr. Thirsty took some shots yesterday, And I said, okay, I got to think of something clever to come back with. You know what fascinates me though? Every year we have to say the same message. This is one of the reasons why our group is popping like it is, because of the way we talk trash and everything, and we don't let coaches off the hook. We don't let fan bases off the hook. Now we do try our best, our very best, to not include the kids. So let me ask y'all a question. That post that I did, the rebuttal to the many pinatas that Thirsty prided himself on posting, was my post off limits? And be honest now. Tell the truth. Was it off limits?
I ain't gonna say off limits. It was out of it. It didn't fit the script. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That's what I'm gonna say. It didn't fit the script because the script was strictly pinatas or memes. Now, at the same time, do remember that's a soft spot. That's a soft spot right there.
Okay, now I didn't see it. I have just got kind of an update on it. I didn't see it, so I can't really speak on it. But ain't no such thing as a fair fight, bro. You was throwing out everything you had, PK. You was throwing everything you had. So
It was all pinatas, but your
okay, but
fan base.
it ain't scripted that we got to throw pinatas back at you. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Because
you right.
I'm not
Okay,
coming with a pinata. I'm telling you right now.
that's fine of that. But the thing was though, the biggest thing is that that is a very sensitive spot. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well,
For the
I'm a,
City Road fan base, that's a
Oh,
sensitive spot.
okay.
but let me. I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you
So
what.
let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. It's
Hmm.
the soft spot should matter to us, but
Nah,
as I can recall, you
nah.
have hit many a soft spot.
And I started to hit one today by posting that the catch, but I didn't. I held back because people in the Peach County fan base kept coming back at PK. So PK had to respond. That's why you seen so many pinatas aimed at Peach County.
Listen,
So
listen, listen,
I'm just
listen
letting
to
you
me,
know
bro.
now. But do
Me,
what you do.
me,
I'm gonna keep. I roll with it though. I roll with it though.
okay, and I
I,
respect that. Let me tell you
yeah,
something. Me and you have been battling for years now,
yeah,
back and forth, and we also tag team at times and crush other fan base. We good at that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was surprised at the amount of crying I saw this morning. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been
It's a
spending
soft spot.
all day. I almost ran off the road because I couldn't believe that I finally agree with Jess on this point right here. Not that I disagree with her on anything else. I'm just saying she had a point today
Uh huh.
when she said somebody was sounding a little crispy.
Certain individuals from the fan base were. I put it like that.
So I asked you, my friend, because
Okay.
we poke each other in the reels. We do it, and
Yeah.
we poke everybody else in the reel.
Yeah.
If y'all come to a vote and y'all say, okay, that post was out of bounds, because I do remember
Nah.
the
I
cats
ain't.
being posted in the group in the past. I do remember that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's out of bounds. That's why I say, for me personally, I rolled with it. I put my little reaction up under it, and I rolled with it, and I kept it moving. Now I'm only speaking for me. I'm not gonna speak for everybody else in the fan base with me. I can't
Okay,
defend them. I'm gonna let them defend themselves. So
okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna roll with it, but I do. But for me personally, it does hit a little soft spot. But all right, I'm gonna have my moment with. All right, that's a blow below the belt. All right, screw it. Let's go on the
Well,
road.
well, check this out. How long have you known me now?
Shit, for a minute.
Okay, now check this out. I was reviewing the content of your pinatas, and they were good. I said, okay, got some good jokes. He throwing some haymakers. Now you know me, Thirsty. You know me.
Yeah,
I said, okay, if I come back, it has to be something that's gonna cause a little controversy, as well as poke somebody deep in the ribs, but not on a
on
personal,
a
like I'm
personal
just
level.
gonna
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
So
I know you ain't
you
gonna get personal.
Thursday, you know darn well I was gonna come back with something. You had to know that.
It was a matter of time.
So
It, it was a
should
matter of
we
time. But
just
I wasn't
so
expecting you to. I wasn't expecting you to throw that. To throw that though. I thought you were gonna go in and make a fresh pinata.
did you not see what I did to Chris Garner, or was it a couple of years ago with a pinata I made? That was very sensitive. The way Miguel, left them, that was very sensitive. So y'all had to know how I would come back, man.
And
I
it's
mean,
cool. Like I say, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm a roll with it. As long as you ain't making personal attacks, I'm cool.
and I
Talk
would
about the
never do that.
fan base and talk about the fans, talk about the program, all you want. Everybody got something to say about somebody's program. Just like the
Right.
ones I know Thompson gonna be mad when they see what PK put out on them.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad we got that straight. Now
Yeah,
here's the
I'm
thing.
good.
I see if we're gonna continue to do this, I don't want people thinking, okay, they moving the goalposts, they changing the rules as they go. No, it ain't nothing like that. It's nothing like that. See, they don't
Nah,
have a problem when we poke other fan bases deep off in the soft tissue. They don't have a problem when we do that. But
yeah.
when it's done to them, they got a problem. See, Mike, come on, man. I thought we all had an understanding about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Did we not have an understanding?
I I get it. I roll with it. I ain't got no problem with it as long as it's you're not getting personal. As long as you ain't putting talking about me, my peoples, we good.
Well, here's the
Le-
thing.
All I'm gonna
When
use is your team logo. I'm not
Okay,
gonna use your. I'm not gonna use your face. I'm not gonna use your kid face. I'm not gonna use your profile pic. I'm using your team's emblem logo.
and
That's
for
it.
the most part, I try to do the same. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna raise my hand and say it now. I said, okay, how can I top what Mike did? I have to top it. I cannot let him outdo me. Me and you have been doing this for the past few years now, man. You know this. I said I
Yeah.
can't let him top me. I got to come back with something. So I say this in front of
And then
everybody.
on top of that, too, right? What I don't understand is y'all ain't noticed it. I'm picking on everybody, every fan base in the group right now.
Right,
That's the thing. I'm not singling nobody out.
right.
I'm picking on every fan base that I can think of that's in this group. I'm posting an opinion out about it. Just because we got 2 weeks to go. We got 2 weeks before August 14th get here, and the practices are real. They actually mean something. You're preparing for Friday the 18th or Saturday the 19th.
Okay. And with that said, how are people going to survive to the end of the season if they're showing sensitivity now, Mike? Can you help me with that?
Boy, you better put your big girl on your big girl, your big boy draws on, put on that extra layer of skin, and get tough with it. Cause boy, if you lose, oh, you catching it. I know you're gonna catch it from over here if you lose.
Exactly. And the two most hated teams in our group, the two most hated fan bases is Peach County and Cedar Grove fan bases. They are hated. You understand what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. What don't help matters is we got a super troll who does what he does. He run around. He on this team one day, the next minute he on the other team. He like a chameleon and everything. I want him to come on the show one day and tell us both, how he really feels. Maybe we can finally get him to bring
Talk.
some genuine content because he rapid fire in the comments, but he will not come on a live and show that same energy. That's what eat me up about him. What say you, Mike?
I totally agree with you because I know for me personally, I'm gonna call it how I see it. I ain't gonna hold it back. I'm gonna give you the business when you deserve it. If you don't deserve it, I will praise you. But all I'm gonna say is they call me Thirsty BS Rollins Esquire for a reason. I'm sorry, Thirsty BS, Esquire for a reason. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna shake hands and kiss babies, but I'm also gonna talk about you because I will change my name to Shannon A. Smith in a heartbeat.
We all
And I
know
would,
that. Somebody called you a bully in the comments. It was funny too, man.
and that's the thing. Hey, I'm not a bully. I'm just, in the words of Jessica, I'm a terrible human being, and I roll with that. I like that because I'm just giving y'all a taste of what the season gonna bring upon you if you do lose, and I expect to receive the same thing back if I lose, which I expect to take at least 2 losses this year. So
Well,
it is what it is.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I think every team in the group, the fan base, probably will get poked in the rib once or twice pretty good during the course of the season. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question and be straight with me. Now
Okay.
I know Cedar Grove playing a national schedule, and that's commendable. It really is. I
Hmm.
respect it. But I think I asked you this weeks ago in one of our preseason shows. The reason why I'm mentioning Cedar Grove because they are the class of 3A. They are. They are the standard of 3A right now. Okay, with that said, does Cedar Grove will they field a dominant, imposing, strong team like they have in recent years? Be honest.
I can't answer that question right now, and I'm being honest. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to BS with it, but I really don't know because I haven't paid attention to them. I won't pay attention to them until Friday. From what I've seen at the skill position on both sides of the ball, we're straight. And I told you this before. My main concern right now is the offensive line. That's my main concern, and I will not know what that's going to look like until Friday. Because I'm not going to the practice today because we doing the podcast, so I'm not going to the practice that they got going on
Okay.
tonight. But I'm gonna wait till Friday, go see what they look like on Friday, because and I just want to put this out there real fast. Do not come on here bragging Friday, Saturday, next week, just because you want a practice game.
Exactly. Say it again. Say it again.
Do not come on here after these scrimmage games with your chest poked out. It's meaningless. It don't mean nothing. You win, you lose, you lose. It's just practice.
Right.
Because I already
Right.
got
Now don't get me
my
wrong.
pinata set for Friday. I got my pinata set for Friday already. But I'm just saying, it's just practice.
Mike, but we can say this too now. In a way, certain scrimmages are a measuring stick in a way. I'm not gonna say all of them,
For
but
certain teams. For certain
some
teams.
of them are.
Okay. I will. The Peach, prime example, the Peach County scrimmage against Colquitt. It's a measuring stick. That practice, that scrimmage game is a measuring stick to see where Peach County is at this moment and what they need to work on. I'm with you on that. But that's what it is. It's all that these scrimmage games are all about evaluation at the end of the day. Evaluate my personnel. Do I have the right combination of personnel in there that I need to get the job done in this regular season? To start the regular season off, shall I say.
Right.
Because you're going to make those adjustments throughout the season. But to start this season off, do I have the right people in the right place? Let's see how they play against somebody else in live action.
Right.
That's what these scrimmage games are all about. Every scrimmage game should be very vanilla. Every team should run about at the most 10 to 15 plays. I give them 15 plays at the most. And
But
starters.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say starters should play the first 3 quarters or at least the first 2.5, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Well, let me say this. Some of them there are a measure of bragging rights because some of those teams don't face each other in the regular season or in the playoffs, with a lot on the line. So I get that aspect of it. Okay. Now, with that said, it does give fans a glimpse of what they can expect in games that matter. Now, that's a fact. Because sometimes with some teams, if they have a poor showing in a scrimmage against a quality opponent, a lot of times some of those teams go on and struggle against quality opponents in their class. Sometimes.
I can agree with you because it does apply to certain teams. I'm gonna put my little spin on what you say, so I'm gonna spin it like that. That applies to certain teams, not all teams,
Right.
and it does apply to I say majority teams, but not all. So, you look back on last year's scrimmage games, right? City Grove
Yeah.
went up and played Buford because this is the only one I really can speak on. City Grove went up and played Buford.
Right.
After 3 quarters, the score, City Grove was in the game. But at the end of the day, we hung with one of the best teams in the state of Georgia, in the nation. All right, however you want to put it.
Right.
How did that carry over into the season? Going by what you said, how did that carry us going into the season? Go back, watch the film, evaluate your personnel against top tier competition.
Right.
Is that the right personnel? And is this the right person at this position, that position? You're evaluating. Well, let me make an adjustment. So when we did go in and start playing that schedule we had, it benefited us. And that's why I keep going back to the keyword evaluation. As long as we talk about scrimmage games, I'm talking about evaluation.
Well, you're right. It is an evaluation. You're exactly right. However, we cannot totally dismiss the measuring stick aspect. We can't totally dismiss that.
Oh
Now,
yeah, for sure.
some scrimmages, let's just be honest. Some scrimmages are just, what's the word
They,
I'm looking for? They
they,
just don't
they
move
just
the
scrimmages.
needle.
They just scrimmages,
Right.
which is expected.
Just scrimmages.
I mean, you don't expect Crawford County scrimmage game to move the needle. No pun intended for Crawford County, but I'm just saying that's just I don't expect Doug's scrimmage to move the needle. Do you really expect Columbus or Monroe's scrimmage game to move the needle?
And you know what? I don't. But you just gave me an idea. So friends of the show, those of you who are listening right now, tell us in the comments who your team is scrimmaging this week, and we'll tell you if that scrimmage game moves the needle or not. Let's have a little fun tonight.
Yeah, because I already know I don't expect City Grove Stevenson to move the needle in a scrimmage game.
Well, no, because Stevenson is not what they used to be.
Exactly, and that's why I don't expect it to move the needle.
Yeah, why are y'all scrimmaging them anyway? That's like a step down for y'all.
I don't know. I'm just glad somebody added up the scrimmage just this year.
Well, here's the thing. What we do know, and this is coming from a Peach County fan.
Yeah.
We do know Cedar Grove had one of the best quarterbacks in the state. We do know that. All classification. That young man is special. We know that.
Yeah.
We know that y'all have a solid young running back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you got some pretty good receivers out there. We know these things. You know. Now, is Stevenson prepared for that?
I doubt it. I'm gonna be honest. I seriously doubt it.
We'll see.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No school in the Cab County is really ready for that. I'm gonna be ready for you because even when we had our spring game against Southwest Cab, in my mind, City Grove kept it plain and simple. Ran the same. To me, I recognized 6 plays right off the rip. They ran throughout the game. Whereas with Southwest, they out there running halfback passes, trick plays, and everything just to get on the board.
Right.
You know, it's a scrimmage game. Why you doing that? You want to get, but I kind of understand where they was coming from because, i.e., new coach, new system, want to see how the players gonna react to certain situations, to certain play calls. So I get it, and that's what I expect to see from any school come these preseason games, these scrimmages with new coaches and new systems in place. I expect you to do something unexpected because you're trying to see how your players are going to react in certain situations, certain drills. Okay, you're going to try and run your 2-minute drill. You know, if your coach is good enough, got a 4-minute drill in. All right, I tell you what, on this drive, we're trying to do a championship drive. Let's work the clock and see if we can. Okay, on this drive, I need a quick, we down so many. Here's the situation. We down 5 with 1 minute to go. Let's go quick. I get it. That's the type of things you're going to work on in these scrimmages. That's why I don't expect much.
But let me ask you this question. But before I do that, let's check out a couple of comments right quick. Let's give a shout out to Antoine Hill checking in. Our buddy T. Atkinson Sr. He said, "What lies y'all telling on referees today?" And
none. Oh. I'm gonna come back to this one.
Okay, and check out what Kevin Byron said. He said, Macon County is scrimmaging against Crawford County. That's a waste of time. And you know what? He's exactly right. Macon County should be scrimmaging somebody like, say, Irwin County, Fitzgerald, something like that. Crawford County, no disrespect, but Macon County should be measuring themselves against other quality teams that they will not face in the regular season or the postseason. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Let's see. Jeremy Williams said EJ and Bo a dangerous combination. That speeds something else. Now, maybe he's right. I hope he's watched them play. You know what I'm saying? But I take kind of heed when he says certain things. Now he be on point sometimes. I got to give him that much.
Nah, I will say this. He's on point. He's on point with that comment. Cause he's on point with that comment. If you watch the interview on Born to Compete page with City Grove, they interviewed both EJ and Bo Walker, and Bo coming back. He's coming back bigger, faster, and stronger this year.
Okay. And
he's doing things that he needs to do to prevent himself from being hurt like he was last year in the state title game.
Okay.
Or actually, the last 2 games of the playoffs, I believe it was when he was hurt, had a bad shoulder. So he's coming back from that. So
Okay. Now go ahead. You said you were gonna address something in the comment.
Yeah. On the referee comment. You know what? As much as we complain about the referees You know, we stay on, man. We keep our foot on their toes all season long, throughout all games. What we do forget about is these scrimmage games is a chance for the referees to get prepared, get ready, see live action, get their eyes trained. 60 minutes of getting their eyes trained for the regular season. So, with that being said, referees take these scrimmage games serious and work on your craft these next 2 weeks
Right.
because in the third week it's real. Your calls are going to actually mean something.
Right.
Your calls are going to have an impact on these games. So do what you got to do to get your eyes trained, get your eyes focused on on your area that you're assigned to watch. And I hope somebody in these scrimmage games is running instant replay as a training aid.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't know if they will have the structure to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know.
A few stadiums got the ability to do it because they got cameras all around. Some of these 7A schools got the stadium set up to where they can do it. Like I say, I'm just hoping GHSA coordinates with those particular schools and actually, try and do some training on it in the preseason game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that way when they're not just jumping into it come the state championship games. They're trying to train and make it happen. No, hopefully they have some type of plan to do some training throughout the season on this. Hell, it could be one game a week that they can, implement instant replay and utilize it to train. Hopefully, I'm hoping they do that.
You know something? They definitely need to be on point this time around when it comes to the championship games because, come on, man. I mean, all jokes aside, that was absolutely egregious what we all witnessed last season. That was egregious, man. There ain't no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now, let's back up. Let's back up a second. Now, another friend of the show, Oscar Miles. Now, we were earlier talking about the scrimmages, and he said scrimmages are important. Yes, they are. They are important, Oscar. We're just saying that not all of them move the needle.
No, yeah, that and then the other part of it was don't come on here over the weekend, this weekend, next weekend with your chest poked, all swelled up, poked out because your team won a scrimmage game. Yeah. It's just that, man. It's a scrimmage game.
But let me ask you a question. I want you to tell me the truth.
Okay, I'm gonna try to.
Now, Cedar Grove scrimmaged Buford last year, right?
Yeah.
What if Cedar Grove had to beat Buford in that scrimmage game?
It would have been a meaningless win.
Okay.
It would have been a meaningless win.
I hear what you're saying, but you mean to tell me y'all wouldn't have bragged about that a little bit?
No. I know I wouldn't have because I would have understood it as being a meaningless win.
I don't know. I don't know. I think you might be telling me a little cap there, man. I don't know.
No, because I've done the same thing for spring game. I've been the same way about spring games and scrimmage games for the past couple of years. They don't mean anything to me. All I'm doing is I'm evaluating what we got right now and seeing what we need to work on before that first real game. That's just me. I can't speak for everybody else in the fan base.
You gonna really make me do it?
I'm gonna make you do it.
Okay, let me do it. Did you or did you not tell us last season that Buford approached that scrimmage game like it was a real game?
I don't remember. Nah, that don't sound like that. That don't sound like that. I said.
You didn't?
No, I don't think I said that.
I wish Yo was on here because it's basically my word against yours right now.
That don't sound like that. I would say Buford approached that as a real game.
Okay, You probably didn't say it in those exact words,
What
but
I probably
the
said,
implication was there.
what I probably said was those first two quarters were probably played as if it was a real game. But after that, it was a wrap. It was downhill after halftime. That's probably something I said. Them first two quarters were the realest quarters we got out of that game.
Were they being physical?
Yeah,
But it's just a scrimmage.
yeah,
But they were being physical in your chest, breaking clavicles and things, sternums and things.
yeah. They were being physical. It was a physical game. Those first two quarters for a fact.
So what did that tell you? That Buford recognized that Cedar Grove is not a pushover. That they were not going to see Cedar Grove on the field in a regular season game or a playoff game. So that game right there meant something. It did.
I'm gonna put it like this. I don't think it meant something. It gave Buford a chance to evaluate themselves against
Another quality what?
another quality team. I'm gonna put it like that.
There you go. That's
That's what
my
I'm gonna say.
That's my point. That's the point right there.
But
See,
I already said that. I said that earlier though about the Peach and Cokewood County game, scrimmage game coming up. It's a
now
way for y'all to measure yourselves against a quality team.
well, let's say Coke would go out there and they make peach cobbler out of Peach County. They absolutely squash. I already know you're coming with jokes, man, but you're saying here now that the scrimmages don't mean anything. So why the jokes then?
Because I already said what I had to say about Peach County. I really don't expect y'all to meet. I don't expect y'all to peak until the second year. Anyway, this first year, I'm giving y'all a bye. I'm gonna talk about you, but I don't expect y'all to be. I expect you to win region, but overall, I don't expect y'all to be undefeated. I don't
Okay.
expect y'all. I don't expect Peach to be that dominant because it's the first year with an entire new system, entire new staff. So
Okay.
I'm giving Peach
Okay.
County a year.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Let's move on to another team.
Okay, I did the same thing with Chris County,
Yeah,
but
but come on, man.
th- that first year they excelled. That first year they exceeded expectations. That first year, so yeah, it is possible for a team to exceed expectations with a new coach, a new staff, and a new system. It is possible.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm finna bring up a team that you don't care anything about.
Okay, who we got?
Tell me right now who the Perry Panthers are scrimmaging, and I'm gonna tell you why I bring them up.
I couldn't even tell you.
Can somebody tell us who the Perry Panthers are scrimmaging?
You give me. Let me see if I'm make sure I might lose. I'm trying not to lose my signal while I go look it up real fast. But I really don't know.
I'll tell you why I brought them up. And this,
Perry is Perry is scrim. Man, where my post at? Where my post? Oh, here we go. When is Perry scrimmage?
I don't know, but I just want to know who they're scrimmaging.
I don't know. I'm trying to find it. Apparently, they're not doing it at home. Are they? Oh, the North Side. That's who. North Side on Friday. On Friday the 11th.
Okay, then. Well, I can't really talk about that one
But
because
that's a good scrimmage game because both programs can measure themselves against each other.
well, yeah, you just took the word right out of my mouth. I thought maybe they were scrimmaging somebody who, okay, y'all ain't got no business scrimmaging them. That's what I thought. But
Hold on. I'm
if
gonna
they
find one
scrimmage,
for you.
yeah, find one for me. But if they scrimmage at Northside, that is a good measuring stick for both programs.
I would say Brooks County at Hardaway.
Oh my goodness, man! Listen to me, Brooks County, y'all better than that. You better than that. Y'all should not be scrimmaging Hardaway. Period.
Uh,
If they were scrimmaging Mary Prison, I would have a little more respect. But Hardaway haven't been. They ain't like the Hardaway back in the day. That's all I can say.
You know what though? I got one for you. I
Go
got
ahead.
one for you.
Go ahead.
Dooley is scrimmage. Dooley is scrimmaging Doherty.
Oh well,
Now,
let's look at this now. Dooley County is respectable.
and I know that. That's why I'm bringing that up because one, you would give the depth advantage to Doherty, right?
Right.
But knowing Dooley has a decent defense coming back, it's going to be a way for the coaching staff to measure that offense against a above average defense,
Right.
and to see what Cam Davis is going to need, where Cam Davis needs help at. It should be a good measuring game for Doherty. Despite they're playing a single A school, it should still be a good measuring stick for Doherty to see where Cam Davis is gonna need help at.
Yeah, and think about this too. The identity of Dooley County, they are scrappy, tough.
Yeah,
They really get it in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I love their away uniform. They kind of look like USC to me, but I'm just saying, although they are single A, that is one to keep an eye on. To see how Daughter will perform against them. Now, don't get me wrong. Every now and then, Dooley start looking like the Sumter County Panther. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm sorry, Dooley County, but that's just the truth. You know what I mean? But for the most part, they do try to leave it on the field. It's just something about them that says heart, grit, toughness. But like I said, every now and then, it's like, okay, why do y'all even field a football team? You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
But we'll see, what they do against Darty. But give me another one. Did y'all lose me? Can y'all hear me?
No, my bad. I think I was off the page. I was off too long. All right, I'm back. So Pepperell versus Cartersville. The reason I bring that one up, Pepperell is a private school here in the Atlanta area.
Right.
All right, but they've been down for years. We know Cartersville is a stick and fold in what, 4A? 5A?
Right.
We know Cartersville is a stick. Cartersville finna run over Pepperell, man.
Well, is it
I ain't got no business playing.
Is it one of those situations where Cartersville probably couldn't find a quality opponent to scrimmage them?
It's possible. It's possible. It is possible. Instead of trying to play somebody in division, they were like, man, screw it, we good.
Okay,
I'm trying to see who if Buford is playing a scrimmage game. I don't feel like going back in the house right now. Man, I'm enjoying this nice breeze outside right now.
While you looking for that, another friend of the show, Danny Jones, said you can't sleep on Dooley County, and you're exactly right, Danny. You definitely can't sleep on Dooley. They are pretty tough.
Okay, here we go. Guess who Buford is playing for their scrimmage game?
Who?
Jones County.
Now that's a step down for Buford, but it's a step up for Jones County, if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Go ahead.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense what you just said. I totally agree with what you just said. I just found it to be a lopsided game, or should I say, a lopsided matchup.
Well, I mean, if you look at it like this, Jones County has been, I don't think they missed the playoffs the past few years. They actually been sticking around pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Now,
they just may not be a quality opponent for Buford, but they are a quality opponent for a lot of teams.
Who is this Mayweather dude that's on? that's sitting there in the corner being quiet.
Announce yourself. Who are you? Jeremy, is that you?
Of course.
All right, you got the flow right quick, man. What you want to tell us, man? You know, I want you right now. What I want you to do, I want you to talk with the same vitriol and enthusiasm that you use in the comments. I don't know why we have to tell you this every time you come on the show. So go ahead. You got the flow, man. What's on your mind?
Oh, I ain't got really much to say. We really ain't playing nobody worth talking.
All right, then. Have a good night. So, Mike, give me another.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. He ain't bringing nothing to the show.
As usual. Don't mess around and put him back in control treatment. So if you don't understand, I'm trying to lollygag right now when I get back on my computer, boot my computer back up. But let me go back over to the other screen real fast.
I got it up.
Okay, Tiff, this. You put it on the screen?
Yeah.
Man, I can't see that.
Okay, I can't see it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, I can't see that. I got my computer up. I'm going on the computer. Cause I got the actual article up from the Georgia High School Football Daily. That's where the games came from. Oh, and by the way, Lowndes is playing. I want to say Tiff County. Yeah, Tiff County is at Lowndes on the 11th. So I got to fix the sheet on that. So they got it wrong in the article.
Mike, because there are people saying that Tiff County is supposed to be good this year. You know, so we'll see. You know,
yeah, we're gonna see.
Kind of trying to come back, so we'll see.
If I'm not, well, you know what? I really can't. I'm looking at Thompson. Thompson is playing Evans.
Who you said now?
Thompson is playing Evans.
Who?
Evans.
No,
exactly.
Who?
Thompson.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, okay. I'm trying to find a lopsided matchup or a good matchup. That's what I'm trying to find.
Okay, hold on, man. Let's stop. We were just messing around right there, y'all. We know who y'all are, Thompson. But we know y'all the defending 2A state champion. I don't know much about Evans. What do you know about him?
Not a thing. I'm finna pull them up real fast and see what they're working with. Cause I know nothing about them.
Now Paris Rain, he another friend of the show. He said that Evans is a basketball school.
Man, Evans is coming off a 4-7 season. They are a 6A school. How in the heck they made it to the playoffs at 4 and 6?
Mike, listen to what you just said. Listen to what you just said. That's it right there. I can hear him right now. Well, we beat a 6A school.
Oh.
Don't you
no
get
wonder.
it? Don't you get it?
Another, you know what? It's another Savannah school. This is Savannah school. Never mind. Moving on.
We beat a 6A school. Well, which 6A school did you beat? Was it Langston Hughes?
Nah, man, we beat Evans. Who? Evans.
JJ Evans?
No, man, Evans. The Evans Knights.
Oh, Micah Evans.
No, man, the Evans Knights down in the Savannah region.
I ain't never heard of them, cuz. I'm sorry. I ain't never heard of them. Moving on.
But that's how the conversation would go. Oh, that's funny right there. Oh man, I'm trying to find a good one.
Oh, wait. Before you go on, Chad Murphy asked, and thank you, Chad, for this good question. He said, what do y'all think about Valdosta at Thomasville scrimmage? Now, let me tell you about that. In a lot of ways, that's an important scrimmage. Now, I think they scrimmaged each other last year, and I believe we all agreed it was an ugly scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? But it is a measuring stick, Mike. What do you think?
Yes, it is. It is. It's a measuring stick for Thomasville.
Why not? Why not? Why not Valdosta?
I'm gonna put it like this. I don't expect much from Valdosta this year at all. I really don't. But it will help Valdosta figure out what they got. It will do that. But I don't expect much out of Valdosta this year, though.
Well, that's one scrimmage game definitely to keep an eye on. Now, last year, it made me want to pull out my retinas. I got to be honest. I was like, what am I watching? What is this? I mean, is this beginner mode on NCAA or something? I mean, it was ugly. I was like, what is this? What is it? But maybe we'll get a better showing this year.
Yeah. She's on control. Yeah. See, that game not even on the list.
It's not.
So let me go. Nah. What day is Thomasville Valdosta playing?
Let's see who asked that. Chad, do you know what date they're scrimmaging each other?
Yeah, that's what I need to know. What day are they playing?
He said next Friday.
On the 11th?
Yeah, he said next Friday.
Where are they playing at?
Is it going to be in Valdosta or in Thomasville? Now, I will say this, man. Thomasville is gritty. They tough, man.
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to deny that.
He said it's in Thomasville.
Okay. All right, let me, I'm trying to update the sheet while we're talking.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Valdosta at Thomasville. All right, on the 11th. You said next Friday, so that'll be the 11th. All right, cut, because I'm trying to update this thing while we're talking. So that way we can have good information out there. We pride ourselves on good information.
Right. Hey, Shane, what's going on?
What's happening, Auntie?
All right, we got somebody else on the panel, Mike. Let's see what they bring to the show. So who do we have? Announce yourself. Who are you?
What's up, Drew?
Let me see. Who?
Lamary.
I can't see.
Lamarius.
Well, you know what I mean.
That's Elmo.
Yeah, that's Elmo. I've been on my drink, Elmo. Leave me alone.
What's up, cuz?
What up, cuz? How you doing?
Not much. Now listen. Now we don't show favoritism on the show, so you got to come with it. What you got?
I ain't got no favoritism. I just seen Mike want to start his little beef for the what you call it. So I'm ready to get there and get the beef started. Let's get it started.
You got to bring something right now, cause we talking about these scrimmages. So lay it on us. What you got?
I ain't really looked at all the scrimmages. I just got back in. So let me jump off, go look at the scrimmages, then I give you my thoughts on it.
All right. Hey, Mike,
okay.
You saw that?
Yeah.
You
Man, I heard him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
He said, "Let me jump on." He knew what was coming next. All right, Elmo, you come back when you get it together, man. Who want to come on?
Hey, first of all, y'all ain't think y'all finna jump on me like that now.
All right, hey, look, jump on. Let Danny come on. Danny say,
all right.
Danny, I'm gonna tell you now. We love you, brother, but we talking about scrimmages now. You got to come with it, or you get in the boot. So bring him up. Come on, Danny. But while we waiting on Danny, go ahead, Mike. What you were saying?
Man, well, I show Elmo, go back and watch the beginning of the show before you come on with all that. Now we don't spoke on that. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. We spoke on it already. It's just, hey, I'm talking about everybody. You post about me, I'm gonna post about you. Or shall I say, you post about my fan base, my team, I'm gonna post about your team. your fan base. So
But
let's keep moving on that.
you fired the shots yesterday. You did that.
And it was funny too.
And that's
I ain't
why
gonna lie.
I came back like I did. I said, okay, I can't let that slide. I said,
But
okay.
all right, so while we talking, I'm gonna go ahead and let me put this thing up on the screen real fast.
But let me say this real quick.
Yes, sir.
What made the video hilarious when he had what the name is? What that girl name is? It ain't McLean. McCain is. Oh,
I don't know, bro. I just saw it on TikTok and just went with it, bro. I
yeah,
don't.
yeah. His face, the way he was looking, cause he's a what that what made the video funny to me.
All right, so man, why this thing ain't blowing up? Oh, I guess I gotta hit something over here. There we go. I'm trying to blow it up a little bit for you, Drew, so you can actually see it.
All right.
Can you see it better on the screen?
Yeah, I can see it better now.
All right, so we just actually, you know what? Let me make it a little tad bit bigger. Why you ain't getting bigger? Oh, I'm in the wrong button. I'm gonna make it a tad bit bigger. So this is everything going down on the fourth.
Go back. I see Coffee and Fitzgerald now. That's gonna be a measuring stick right there. Coffee and Fitzgerald.
Oh, for sure.
Now Chris County and Bainbridge. What did Bainbridge do last season? Do you remember?
I do remember, but I ain't gonna speak on it though because it was during a hurricane. But Bainbridge did. If I'm not, I know they made it to the playoffs. I just can't remember where they finished out in their region. Let me hold on, give me a second. Let me see. Bainbridge went 8-5 last year.
Okay.
Made it to the quarterfinals. They won their region over West Overshaw, Hardaway, and Cairo. So they ended up losing in the quarterfinals to Cedartown, 26-21.
You know what? I think we can attach measuring stick to that one. I vote measuring stick on that one.
Yeah, it's a good measure stick for Chris County to see where they at.
Yeah,
This year.
I give them that. All right, let's see what else we got. Scroll on up. Let's see what else we got.
All right. You just tell me when to stop. I'm gonna try and go slow.
All right, keep going. Oh boy.
We got Blakely County.
Well, in the past I would have said that was a measuring stick, but Hawkinsville haven't been the Hawkinsville of old, so I don't consider that one to be measuring stick. Now Johnson County, Wilcox County, maybe. Let's see. Let's
Kill
go.
at Walton. Now that Kill at Walton game, that's a good measuring stick for both teams.
Okay.
That's a good one for both teams for sure.
All right, we can go with that. I can roll with that. Lovejoy and Stockbridge, what's your thoughts?
Starkbridge should handle Lovejoy with no problem.
All right, so not a measuring stick. Definitely
No.
not. Well, I don't know. Let's stop for a second. Burke County and Laney. Now I know what I said the other day. If Laney is on your schedule, but the way people were talking about Laney, like Laney was tough last year. Were they tough?
Nope. Man, we had this discussion last week. I think we did this last week. And I kind of went in on somebody brought Laney up last week. Last year, Laney had their first winning season in almost 10 years. Went 8-3. Made it to the first round and got put out.
Right.
So, because I don't know who brought this up last year, but Laney, man, a 2A school, got put out by Pierce County last year in the first round of the playoffs, 42-14.
Okay.
Now the reason, I remember Laney came up because they lost to Thompson by 1 point. That's what it was. That's why Laney came up.
Oh, that's what it was. All right, well, let's move on then.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Oh, boy. Oh, yawn.
Now that Norcross at Parkview should be decent. Should be a good game, a good scrimmage. I'm interested in the North Hall at Flowery Branch game, and the only reason I'm interested in it is because one of the quarterbacks from Buford went to Flowery Branch.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Barry Van, what's going on, man?
I really don't. I don't know. I don't. The Pebblebrook McKeechin. I look at it, but I really don't know if I want to stare at it.
Pace Academy and Wesleyan may be pretty interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Two private schools on their downfall.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to them, but they used to be perennial playoff contenders, both of those teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got. I see. Is that Schley County and Irwin?
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be.
That's
Yeah.
one to watch. That's a
Yeah.
major street. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
Yeah. Cook and
TC.
Thomas County Senator. No, sir. Not at all. Let's see. Tucker and St. Pius. I don't know. Tucker ain't tough like they used to be.
Nah.
Veterans, I don't know what happened to veterans, man. I don't know. Veterans used to be one of those black dark horse teams. Westlake and Creekside scrimmage each other. That should be a good one. Harris said.
All right, let me go back up to the top and go over to the other side because there's some more games on Friday.
All right.
Oh no, that's it. So Saturday. Oh, so this is what we got Saturday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
All right, let's take a look at those Thursday games. Okay, Creekside and Westlake. That should be a measuring stick game.
Gainesville, Milton should
Eastside
be.
and Monroe area used to be. I don't know. Go ahead.
Nah, I like the Gainesville at Milton. I like that.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Meadow Creek and Alpharetta, in my mind, should be a good one because it should let Alpharetta know where they stand going into the season. Because Alpharetta is posing themselves to be an upset and win the region over Roswell.
Right.
So that's gonna be a good one for Alpharetta. That
Northeast
Redan.
and Swainsboro, that's another one. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. Go ahead and speak on Northeast and Swainsboro. Go ahead.
That's a measure stick game for both of those teams. You know what I'm saying? Northeast lost a lot off their old line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they are still tough, you know, so that's one to watch.
Now, if you want to see some bottom of the barrel teams play, Redan and Salem. Measure and stick for both teams, but it's they're both irrelevant.
Kind of like Appling and Bacon, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
All
right. So let's move over to what we got coming up. Now, do we want to get into next Friday's game for next week? No, you know what? We're gonna save those for next week.
Oh yeah, let's say.
Yeah, we'll save those for next week. So that's what we got coming up this week. Let me get back. Stop sharing. So that's what we got coming up this week.
Well, Barry Van said Bacon gonna beat Appling by 2 touchdowns.
You know what? I'm not. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna leave it at that. All I know is it's not grabbing my attention. I will say that.
Well, I tell you what, man, I enjoyed that, bro. Going through some of those scrimmages, labeling, you know, the one marquee. Now, you know, some of the fans may say, well, y'all missed on. Well, we asked y'all to come on and tell us, you know, come on the, you know, panel and, you know, let us know why. But, you know, hey, you'll have other opportunities or whatever.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, listen, fellas, I'm about to wind down. I enjoyed the conversation. And I enjoyed, you know, everybody who looked at the show tonight and everything like that. But I'm about to jump off. And I'll holler at y'all soon.
For sure. And you know what? We're gonna be right behind you.
All right.
What you think, EP? Because I am good with it if you are good with it. So I'm going to put it like this. Thank you guys for tuning in today, tracking us, talking with us. We will be back on Wednesday with a good 2 hours of content on Wednesday. And with that being said, one, good luck with all teams going forward into this upcoming season. Two, may all fan bases and players stay blessed and stay healthy. Three, may all fan bases grow thick skin for the upcoming season. And with that being said, all I'm going to say is, as I always say, as we get ready to ride out, peace up, A-Town down.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Live podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a meeting.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. And you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt you. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.